Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Got a little bit of an interesting one today. We moved into this house and the cabinet under the sink, and this sink unfortunately had a leak in it apparently before we bought it. So I'm having to replace this. So I have to rip all this out, and then we're gonna build up a box that will allow me to set a new piece of plywood on it, because I'm not gonna be able to insert this into the grooves they have, the dados on these walls for the cabinet. So let's get into it. All right, so everything is out. Now what I gotta do, so here's the piece of plywood I'm going to use. I have a little bit of a different issue than some other videos I've seen. So I live up in Ohio where we get freeze, snow, and all that. So my water pipes are actually not run through the wall. They're coming right up here through the floor. So I'm going to have to figure out how I want to run this. So let's figure out what our dimensions are first here. 22 and we'll say 3/4 depth. So that way, 3/4 sideways here. We'll start with 31 7/8. Trim it off, I'll trim it off. Okay. Now I gotta figure out, let's see if I can figure out the centers from my pipe here. Actually, let's just do it this way. So we'll do 20 3/8. Back of pipe. And then we'll do this side over. 14 inches to left edge. And then I gotta measure out this side here. Do 18.5. Alright, so I got everything mapped out from those measurements. Just gonna transfer everything over now. It's 31 7/8, 31 7/8. Do 22 3/4. And 22 3/4. One. Another line. So here's my, so this is the actual size of my cabinet underneath. And then so I got 20 3/8 is the line to the back of the pipe. 14 to the left edge, so one should be right here. We'll go back 18 and a half to left edge. So there's another pipe. So figure out my center here. Let's go ahead and drill those. Don't need a hammer. Come on. Smoky. All right. That was weird. Fought me a little bit. All right. Okay. Now, I need supports for this. So, because I have, this is the weird part. So since I have my water pipes in the middle of this, I can't just slide this in. So what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to cut it here. Probably just draw a line right through the middle of this. And it's gonna have to go in 2 pieces. It may even be 3 pieces where I have to cut this back piece in just so I can fit everything in. So let's go ahead and we can make that cut. And I need to, I got 2x4 over there that I'm going to use to actually support this from the bottom too. Okay, so here's my box. Not to scale. This way back I have 18 and a half, and this way 31 7/8. So I'm going to cut 3 at 18 and a half, and I'm going to cut 2. Let me think. No, so actually it's 2 at, I'll just change my mind how I want to do this. 2 at 18 and a half for here and here. And then I need 31 7/8 minus 3 inches for both these 2x4s. So it's going to be 28 7/8. So that handles that, and that. And I need this guy. So he's going to be 15 and a half. Okay. I think that should work fine. Okay, so let's start cutting these 2x4s. Alright, well, my GoPro decided to crap out. I think the battery went bad in it. So to connect all this, I'm going to be doing pocket holes. So one. So go here. So all I'm doing is I'm holding it up to the top, and I will. So since I have water pipes and stuff right here, I'm actually just going to put screws down the bottom. On this side over here, I should not have an issue either. Get this out of the way. Just hold this flush to where the old one was. Okay, metal piece in here, my middle support. All right. Okay, so pretty much rebuilt that whole box on the bottom. Now, gotta grab these pieces, but since it's gonna be a little bit, since I think before we put any sort of shelf paper on it, I actually want to sand it off real quick. Okay, let's just go ahead and put some screws in here now. I think I may actually also put a tack right here and right here, just to hold the frame. Well, other than that little lip back there behind the water pipes, that's pretty much it. I gotta figure out, I gotta go get another extension to get a screw back there, but I'll take care of that. But yeah, hopefully, if you guys have this issue, you're able to do it relatively similar to this. If you have any questions, please go ahead and put those down in the comments below. Please let me know if I could have done something different. This overall wasn't too bad. The biggest issue was those two water pipes, trying to get stuff around that. But you gotta live, you gotta deal with what you got. So if you guys have any questions, please put those down in the comments below. Thank you for watching. Please do not forget to like and subscribe. Thanks, y'all. See ya.